Hello, we are going to talk about parkour because I really like parkour. If you couldn't tell, I am playing parkour right now, and all my videos or all my other videos on this channel have been recorded with parkour. So here we are again. Well, this time, since we're actually talking about parkour this time, I decided to play my own parkour map that I created. Like you can see, I'm the owner. Isn't that insane? Parkour is like it's basically like the only thing I did before I started YouTube. Like I would just hop on Hypixel, play some parkour maps. Like it was like the main thing I did. Like I would just like the ones like this. Like I know these are like the hallway parkours that you see on your YouTube shorts feeds and whatever. But it's cool parkour and like I've gotten okay at parkour over the years, I think. Like I've played less when I started doing YouTube, but now I'm playing a lot again because I am procrastinating a lot. So yeah, blame this for my bad upload schedule. Even though, well, this parkour map was made like 2 years ago. I made this like 2 years ago. That's a long time ago. I think I've shown some of my friends. So if you're watching this, then hi, what's up? I guess. You could actually play this if you really wanted to. Like, if you know how to visit a player's house on Hypixel in the housing game, then you could just do that, I guess, because it's a public map. This never actually really became that popular because I was never online, so no one knew of its existence usually because the houses don't show up unless there's people online. But yeah, I'm pretty like parkour. Like I would say I'm okay, right? But like I'm not good at all. Like some of you guys may say I am good at parkour, but I am not good at all compared to like the parkour community and I wasn't even really in tune with that. Like they are speaking hieroglyphics when trying to find setups for some of these really hard jumps. And I cannot perform on that level and like I don't know how they do it. Like you see people doing just generic parkour on YouTube, that is nothing compared to the jumps that people do on the in the parkour community. Like some of these jumps are like they are so specific and the setups you need are so specific to do them. Like it's I would never be able to do them. Like I've told this to some of the people I have talked to, but if you look up a butterfly Neo, that it's such an insane jump. You like you have to do a Neo, but there's a glass pane blocking the way, and like how is it possible? Like how did people discover this? The tricks to do parkour are actually insane. And speaking of parkour, which is the entire video, there was this one stint before YouTube where I would play on this parkour housing. It was pretty cool. I met a bunch of people that I was friends with. I don't know if I'm still friends with them. We don't really talk like ever anymore. Everyone's kind of moved on. But it was very cool to be involved. And yeah, like I don't know, it's just I suck because I just failed this really easy jump. There's actually like some differences between like 1.8 because Hypixel's on 1.8, so most people use 1.8, and the housing game is still 1.8, even though it's like for building, it really should be updated by now, like Build Battle, because Build Battle is updated to 1.21 now on Hypixel, I'm pretty sure. And you can use all of the new fancy blocks. I think they should do that for housing too. But there's like a thing with housing. There's like a specific, you can like do some very basic coding. There's like functions and stuff for Hypixel housing, which is the game I'm playing right now and where I've built this parkour. So I'm pretty sure they're just like too lazy to update all of that because that would be a hassle to have to update to 1.21. So all of these houses are built for 1. What is it? Yeah, 1.8.9. All of the parkour ones. And I used to play on Hypixel mostly, so I would play on 1.8.9. But now, since I play YouTube, I mean, like before, I still played PvP as well, and I still played like 1.9 plus PvP, which means you can't spam hit. So, yeah, before then, I guess I would just switch versions whenever I wanted to play on Hypixel and whenever I wanted to play more PvP because those were like the only two things I did anyways. I didn't really play survival like I do now. So that would just be my days when I was playing Minecraft. But anyways, we're getting sidetracked here. The parkour, the movement is actually slightly different because in 1.8 you couldn't shift below 1.5 blocks. Like you couldn't shift below a block with a slab under it in 1.8, and now in 1.21 you can. And there's like a few other quirks with like some block hitboxes, because now whenever I log on Hypixel, I'm like just too lazy to go on 1.8, so I just play on 1.21 anyways, because I never play it anyways, or I never play the PvP anyways, so the spam hitting doesn't really matter, and the parkour mostly isn't affected. There's some jumps that are like just impossible, like a blip. Okay, when I feel like I'm gonna run out of things to say, I will show you what a blip is. It's like a specific jump with a ender chest or something that you can jump off of and go up 1.5 blocks. Like it's actually like I don't, once again, how do people discover this? Okay, and also I'm gonna be stuck at this jump for a while. Oh, you might see signs actually. Like I put some signs here. It says jam from back. Jam actually just means get momentum. So it's pretty simple to understand. I'm not even that like as I said, they speak freaking hieroglyphics. They like all these acronyms I don't understand because I'm not that good at parkour. But yeah, the differences are a bit, and whenever there's a jump for these parkour maps that you can make on 1.8 but not 1.21 or the other newer versions, you can actually jump up an enchanting table, because I think the hitbox is slightly higher for the enchanting table in 1.21, and you can jump up a block, but you can't do that for 1.8. So that's basically like a two different ways to do the parkour. Okay, I can't make this jump. Like this is actually ridiculous. I do not know why I made this parkour so hard. I'm not that good at parkour. I can barely beat my own parkour. I think actually I may have just been better at parkour before before doing YouTube, because I used to play way more. Or maybe it's the 1.21. I don't know. But this jump is actually possible. Like it may look like a 4 block jump with slabs, and I just made it. Why did I fall off? I was explaining it and I made it, and I just it's possible. Yeah, look, it's possible. Like I'm telling you guys. You would have never thought that was possible, maybe, but but yeah, like some of these things are just insane. I would say parkour is like my best skill set in Minecraft. Like there's like building, redstone, and PvP and stuff like that. I would say parkour is my best thing, and I'm not even that good at it. So I'm really just not that good at the game. I can't lie. Like why do I suck so much? Why do I suck so much? Please let me make the jump, game. All right, thank you, thank you. And also, yeah, this is cake parkour. I don't know why I made it cake themed. Ask me from 2 years ago. Oh right, wait, I can show off the slab, the shifting trick. Like these jumps in 1.8, like for example this, you would like hit the block, and then you wouldn't be able to go fit in that gap. But since I'm on 1.21, I can choose a bunch of levels and I can just shift, and I'll make it. Like, well, you can see it tried to clip me out because Hypixel doesn't want you to like if I jump, Hypixel is on 1.8, so it doesn't want me to be able to use the 1.21 hitbox, so it clips me back, which is sometimes really annoying. Like, why does Hypixel do this? It's basically what I'm questioning. It's really annoying. They should just update to 1.21, in my opinion. Which, I mean, some people will complain about the PvP, but like, yeah, I guess the PvP is different, but like, 1.9 PvP really isn't that bad, in my opinion. I guess people can prefer their different ways on what they're doing. I think I actually changed this parkour. I've like logged on a couple times since like after I've made this, and I changed some of these jumps to be possible in 1.21, because now I play 1.21. Because before, I remember there was jumps that were only possible on 1.8, so now the rest are possible. Wow, this is a really hard parkour. Like the first 3 floors, there's 5 floors in total. The first 3 were genuinely they were so easy, and the difficulty is just like there's a difficulty spike to this one, and then to the last floor, there's like a massive difficulty spike. Like it would take me forever to be able to beat the last floor. And I am obsessed with head hitter jumps like that. Like I don't know why I did so many of those. It's just it is a predicament. What else do I want to talk about? Why did I play parkour in the first place? I don't know, actually. I guess it's like a chill thing to do. But I remember before when I first started one of these, I was so confused on how this stuff worked. Like jumps I would find super easy now were really hard back then, which makes sense. I didn't know anything because I first got Minecraft, first got computer. Well, I had Minecraft before, but I didn't play parkour. It was like console edition Minecraft. Hey, maybe we'll get to talk about that in another video. And also I am going to give up on this parkour. Game mode creative. Yep. Oh, parkour challenge failed. That's really unfortunate. I'm actually gonna go to the end and show you the last level because it, like I don't know what atrocities I've committed to making this parkour. Like the few times I have joined this parkour and the few times guests have joined, no one has beaten this parkour before. No one has beaten this parkour except for one guy that joined when I logged onto this the other day, like a week ago. One guy has beaten this, like ever. Look at this. What is this? What is this that I've created? It's actually the worst design. Well, it's not badly designed. It's just so hard. In my opinion, like I saw the other guy doing this, and I was like, I designed the worst parkour, like the most torturous parkour. Like what is this freaking trapdoor head hitter thing? Like it's possible you can make it from here, and then you have to like jump to that one, and these ones are possible too. These ones actually aren't that bad. This is like the jump I was talking about when I didn't know how to do. Like, it's just like a one-pane Neo, and it's easier to do without sprinting. Well, I feel like I'm just yapping a bunch about random parkour stuff that no one cares about, like parkour terminology. But yeah, here is the last level. It is a gauntlet. We removed the barrier in the middle, so it's 2 levels combined, the length of 2 levels. And I can, like, do each jump individually. I don't think I've even done this whole thing in its entirety once before. Like it's actually just insane, the jumps. Like maybe we're not gonna do this right now, but I'm gonna show you the blip. So I think this is the setup. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite remember, but basically this would be possible if you have like a setup like this. You can do a blip. It's not possible on 1.21, but if you like look at like you see this, if you look at the third pixel on the ender chest, looking straight down, you can jump forward and make that. But yeah, that's you know what? Shout out this guy. This is the one guy, Aiden CD. This guy's good at parkour because he did this in 40 minutes too. Like that's this ultimately isn't even that hard compared to some of the things that other people make. But it's still relatively hard. But yeah, that's my yap about parkour. So have a good day. Yeah, thanks if you've watched this far. I don't know how you've watched this part, like me nerding out about parkour, but yeah, have a good day. Again. Uh-huh.